Bathed in sunlight, Mowgli mimics Baloo's playful strumming as Bagheera watches vigilantly. The tranquility shatters as Ravi bursts into the clearing, his gaze burning with resentment as he shouts, "Mowgli! So, the wild child returns to his playground. After all these years, you dare show your face?" Mowgli responds, confused. I do not understand. Do I know you?" Ravi's anger flares. "Don't play coy with me! You abandoned our village. Your disappearance brought nothing but suffering and hardship." Baloo interjects. "Hold on there, friend. The kid doesn't know what you are talking about." Bagheera questions. "Who are you and what is your business here?" In the heart of the jungle cave, the torchlight flickers, casting shadows that dance around Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera as unspoken tension fills the air. Bagheera's voice cuts through the silence. Ravi's words were harsh, Mowgli, accusing the jungle itself. Baloo, his tone laced with reluctant understanding, counters, "Harsh but maybe true, Bagheera. The kid lost his friend. Grief does funny things to folks." Mowgli's voice, barely a whisper, confesses, I don't remember much. Just flashes." The weight of forgotten memories presses down on Mowgli, his expression a mix of confusion and fear. The torchlight continues its dance, illuminating the cave as the trio grapples with the shadows of the past. At the heart of the jungle, Mowgli stands firm before Ravi, the ancient ruins echoing with unspoken threat. Ravi, surrounded by a chorus of resentment, gestures wildly, inciting the simmering discontent. Mowgli steps forward, his voice ringing with earnest appeal. "The jungle is not to blame for our past misfortunes, Ravi." The jungle trembles as the storm of battle erupts, shaking the ancient stones. The clash echoes through the trees, a desperate struggle for the soul of the jungle. As the dust settles, Mowgli's words finally penetrate Ravi's hardened heart, and realization dawns. In a sun-drenched jungle clearing, Mowgli's youthful energy explodes as he playfully stalks Baloo. Baloo, a mountain of relaxed strength, easily evades Mowgli's playful attacks, his chuckles echoing through the jungle. Bagheera observes from the shadows, his gaze a mixture of amusement and concern as the jungle's symphony surrounds them. Suddenly, Rana bursts into the clearing, her eyes wide with terror as she gasps, "Akela! Doles! They're challenging the pack!" In the heart of the wolf den, shadows dance ominously, illuminated by the flickering torches. Bagheera's voice cuts through the tense air. "We must avoid bloodshed. There are other ways." Akela, weary yet resolute, stands tall, his voice echoing with authority. "The law is clear. A challenge must be met." Mowgli stands beside Akela, determination etched on his face, his presence a silent vow. Akela's past echoes in the den, a tender protector, a patient mentor, a fierce guardian. As dawn breaks through the dense bamboo, Akela faces Kanadi in a brutal test of strength. The coordinated doles overwhelm Akela, their pack tactics leaving him wounded and vulnerable. Horrified by the sight, Mowgli bursts from the shadows, his face etched with rage. Baloo and Bagheera emerge, creating a diversion to draw the doles away from Mowgli. In a climactic showdown, Mowgli confronts Kanadi, his eyes blazing with fierce loyalty and determination. The jungle lies withered under a merciless sun, dust hanging heavy as Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera tread through the parched land. A cacophony erupts as a troop of monkeys bickers over the last vestiges of water, their desperation palpable. Baloo attempts to lighten the tension with a jest, but his words fall flat against the monkeys' rising agitation. Bagheera's stern voice cuts through the noise, reminding them of the jungle law, but his wisdom is lost on their parched minds. Mowgli watches, his young brow furrowed with concern as the conflict threatens to boil over. The air crackles with animosity as the monkeys continue their quarrel, oblivious to the wisdom offered by Bagheera and the concern of Mowgli. At the Cold Lair's watering hole, chaos erupts as wolves, deer, and wild boars fight for dwindling water. Shere Khan watches from afar, his eyes gleaming with predatory intent. Baloo attempts to restore order, but his efforts are met with fierce resistance. Bagheera pleads for cooperation, but desperation drowns out his reason. Mowgli spots a young deer, separated and struggling, its fear a palpable echo of the larger conflict. The young deer strains to reach the water, a symbol of innocence amidst the growing turmoil. Under the flickering torchlight, a profound silence descends as Mowgli steps forward, ready to lead. Baloo stands reassuringly by Mowgli's side, while Bagheera observes intently from the shadows, his gaze sharp. Mowgli gestures, his voice ringing with conviction. "I believe we can solve this together. By sharing the water based on what each of us truly needs, and taking turns, we can ensure everyone gets a fair share." Skepticism etches the faces of the animal leaders as they exchange worried glances, doubt clouding their judgment. Bagheera steps forward, his voice commanding attention. Mowgli's plan is sound. It requires cooperation, but it offers the best chance for survival. Baloo lightens the mood with a touch of humor. "Come on, folks. Let's give the man cub's idea a shot. What's the worst that could happen? We all get a little bit wet?"